Hello, Math 7 students. We are now starting Module 3, Lesson 2. And Module 3, Lesson 2 is called Combining Like Terms. And we can find that on page 80 in my comp book. So here is page 80 in my comp book. And again, the name of our lesson today is Combining Like Terms. The goal, today we will learn how to identify different terms and sort them. The question that I want you to be thinking about is, how do you organize terms? Okay, things to know. Terms are determined by sorting them into groups that they have in common. An example or a way for us to practice this is by looking at this set of words. How would you sort these words? We have grape, yellow, sandal, apple, blue, and boot. So the first thing I want to ask you is, how many different groups do you see with these 6 words right here? So we have grape, well, that's a fruit. Yellow, that's a color. Sandal, that's a shoe. Apple is a fruit. Blue is a color. Boot is a shoe. So I see, if we're counting them, 3 different groups: colors, fruit, shoes. Okay, so how many groups are there? I would say there are 3. How do you know which words belong in which group? The way that I did it is, whatever is the group word, that's where the word goes. So since grape and apples are part of the fruit group, I made that a group. Yellow and blue are part of the color group, so that's a group. Sandal and boot are part of the shoe group, so I made that a group. So that's how I know where to put them. So basically what you're doing in math is you're finding things that they have in common and then making that a group. So let's try it with some numbers, okay? So here we have, now try with expressions. So we have a math sentence, and it says 7x plus 4 minus 2x plus 8. So I'm going to write it on here so that we can work with it. 7x plus 4 minus 2x plus 8. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice what we did in class yesterday, and I'm going to write out what I have. So it looks like I have some x's. So I'm just going to put hearts around the x's, and then I just have some numbers. So I'm just going to put some circles around the numbers. So if I write out what I have, this tells me I have 7 x's, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I have 2 negative x's. Okay, so I know that these are making 0 pairs, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x's here. And then I have 4 positives, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8 positives. So what they have in common is that these are chips and those are variables. So this would be plus 12. So that's how I would put them into my groups. How many groups are there? There's a variable group, and there is a rational number group. So in this expression, we have 2 different groups. And then once we figured out that they were 2 different groups, that's how we combined them. We combined all the variables in the variable group, and we combined all of the rational numbers in the rational number group. And we came up with this new expression right here. Okay, so we now know that 7x plus 4 minus 2x plus 8 is the same as 5x plus 12. And that's what we're going to be doing in today's lesson. So you're going to be making your groups: variable group, rational number group, and then once you've identified your groups, you're going to put the stuff in them, and then you're going to simplify them down. Okay? So let's go back to our questions of the day. How do you categorize terms? The way you categorize terms is you identify the groups that they belong to and you put them in there. So today we will learn how to identify different terms and sort them. It's all about the groups, kiddos. That's what you have to do. Short and sweet, very quick lesson, and that's all I have for you. See you all tomorrow. Bye!